Okay, I'm going to try to do this one within my math lab. It says for the composite or for the function f, use composition of functions to show that the inverse is as given. So they're giving you the function f of x equals 3 minus x over x, and they're saying that the inverse is 3 over x plus 1, and they want you to go through a series of steps to prove that it really is the inverse. So it's a lot of drop down boxes, but some things you do have to fill in. So we'll start with the first one. It says to show that the inverse of x equals 3 over x plus 1, they want you to find f negative 1 of f of x and f of f negative 1 of x, and check to see that each is x. They both have to be x when you're done simplifying it. Otherwise, they're not inverses of each other. So, boom. There we go. Nice work. All right, next one up. There's a drop-down box. It says begin with f negative 1 of f of x. That means they want you to put the f of x function into the f negative 1 of x function. Okay, so basically, they want you to rewrite this. I hope you can see my mouse moving. So that it would be this one here. You would be putting f of x into f negative 1 of x, and that is the definition of composite functions. When you put a function within a function, that's composite. Well done. Next up. Okay, so we're going to be calculating f negative 1 of f of x, and f of negative 1, you're going to be taking out f of x and putting what it's equal to in. That's 3 minus x over x. So when I hit my drop down box, that's this one right there. And it says substitute the f of x, which is 3 minus x over x. Check answer. Good job. Okay. And then here's an empty box. I'm like, well, what the heck do they want me to do? So I'm going to go over here and see, well, what are my choices? And it says use blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Let's see. My next step would be f negative 1 of this. This is going to equal, my f negative 1 function is 3 over an x plus 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to switch to green, sorry. We're going to take this out and put the green function in its place. So that's going to be 3 over a 3 minus x over x plus 1. I have to type that in. Good God, help me. Okay, so it's a fraction. 3's in the numerator. Scroll down to the denominator. I have another fraction, that green mess, which is 3 minus x over x. And then scroll over, nope, go back, and hit plus 1. Okay, so that was, to do that, I used f negative 1, which was 3 over x plus 1. Well done. Okay, and now what do they want me to do? Let's see, my choices over here are, okay, it would be the next step. Well, come back over here. I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, I need to get rid of the x in the denominator. So I'm going to have to multiply top and bottom by x. So that I'm going to have a 3x on the top, right? X times 3 is 3x. It's going to cross cancel here, so I'm going to be left with the 3 minus x, but I also have to distribute that x to the 1, so that would be a plus x, and then the x's cancel out, so I'm left with 3x over 3. Okay, so I'm going to type that in there, 3x over 3. And I got that from multiplying by x over x. Yes, I did that over here. Oops. I multiplied top, come on pen. I multiplied top and bottom by x over x. So, boop. Oh, got an excellent this time. And then that would simplify to just be x, and I got that from dividing out the common factors. Okay, excellent. I don't know if you've noticed, but up here it says there are 11 parts to this sucker. I'm at part 7 of 11. So I'm going to stop because I'm running out of time with my little timer here, and I don't know if I can get through it all. So this is the first half, and I'll do the second half in a separate video.